Tom, you're live on the air with two fatties and a peg leg. What's going on, bud?
My phone died.
Oh, man. We have been...
Worried sick.
I mean, we've been worried because we just thought we don't know what's going on out there, and I've been calling frantically this morning, so thank God you're here with us. But you're live on the air, so tell us what's going on in the last week, Tom, since you've been on the air.
There's a lot of things that went down. There's, town's still just as creepy as it's ever been.
Right.
They changed 4th Street like really bad.
Changed 4th Street. Like what happened?
The dam's no longer there.
I think what happened was after the last podcast and those kids were coming up missing, I think they went down there and tried to change some things up.
Well, they didn't change the things that caused the kids to miss.
Huh.
Interesting.
Tom, I've been paying attention to the altimeter a lot lately. Have you seen the earthquakes up in Kansas and Missouri?
Yeah.
Kind of scary.
If you go back the whole 30 days, they're really scary because it makes a straight line.
A straight line?
Yeah.
Is it leading
You can almost get shot.
Is the
We're
line
getting
leading?
some static in the air.
Is the line leading to Fort Riley?
No, it kind of goes through Fort Riley.
Huh.
That's what I noticed on the earthquakes, too. You had one,
Yeah, they
one
go all
up
the way
above
up
it
to
and one below it.
Nebraska. Yeah, but you go all the way to Nebraska. If you go back 30 days, you could actually see that.
So we got your voicemails the other day, and we were just kind of worried that something might.
I had a lot happening. Yeah, I still got a lot happening. Oh, to let you guys know, me on camera is not me in person.
Come again?
Reality check, me in person's different than me on camera.
Like you look different?
Yeah, look at the camera, what I look like on the last broadcast and what I do in person.
I thought the same thing. I didn't know if it was the camera or if it was something to do with, we were talking about the aliens and
Look
stuff.
like
So
a fucking troll.
What?
I said I look like a troll.
A troll?
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know. It's like getting stripped.
That is weird.
Yeah,
I mean,
if you really think,
is that something that possibly, and I'm just throwing things out there, that the government has chopped up somehow to make sure we don't see your image?
no, but I mean, the actual see me in person is totally different what I look like on camera.
Yeah, I can't figure it out. I don't know. It's above my pay
No,
grade.
but I mean, you can actually look at it and see it and actually know it's true. That's what the freaky thing is about it.
Yeah, you're freaking me out right now. That is weird.
Well, I just wanted to point out a reality to you guys.
Right.
So, back to... Do you have MPs after you now, or are you in hiding, or what's going on?
Oh, no, there's nobody after me right now. That
Good.
was just bullshit.
What was it?
Babblings of a retard.
Oh, here we go with that word again.
So Kevin, talk to you.
It's okay. It wasn't directed to you, Skitch.
Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot.
So somebody out on the street told you that they're looking for you, but really nobody was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be damned. Well, that's boring.
Yeah, that's kind of like, somebody playing with somebody's emotions. They thought they could do it. Well, he didn't realize I was going to bounce back at him either.
What'd you do?
Well, it's called positive reinforcement. When you got a person out here that it's a man-child, you have to treat them just about like a man-child.
Right?
Skitch, how many people are actually mentally retarded that was in special ed in the high school as you were going through school that were trying to be a part of everything but didn't quite fit in?
How many people did you have in your class?
I don't know the number, Tom. And I don't know that kind of information.
Yeah, you do. You were there.
That's true, but I wasn't able to keep count, is what I'm saying.
I mean, more than what you would expect.
Oh, sure. I can go with that.
Okay.
I think Kevin, didn't you say you talked to the sheriff over the last week?
I actually did. I talked to the sheriff and to the PD. and
and
and they are. Tom is correct.
In refusing to give it back.
Will not give the information back. So the reason being, I'm not 100% correct, but one of the reasons was that they think that you're a better asset in our community than to have. Because if they give you the paperwork back, you were correct. You're heading out of here, and they don't want to see you leave.
I don't have much of a choice.
I know that, Tom, but without the paperwork, you're not going to be able to go.
A lot for nothing.
I get it, but they're going to keep sacrificing it. They're just not, until we push the right buttons, they're not going to release the paperwork.
You know, it's funny to be that important.
Well, they feel like you're an asset to the community, like, some sort of protection for Fort Scott.
How can I be some protection for Fort Scott?
Well, helping shut down the front doors.
Well, if I do this legally and get you rednecks on it, you guys could probably have a lot of fun.
You just need to tell us what to do.
Well, I know of two things that works, but we need to sit down and really sit down and talk about this. Not on camera and not on fucking this.
Right? I seen a gentleman with a wagon and a door on it the other day at Wall and Broadway. Did you see that?
Hey, you're going to see even stranger things before it's over with.
Why would he have his front door on a wagon toting it down by the Azure Sky?
I have no fucking clue. I have no clue why some of these guys do these strange things anyway. Whenever I see them at their ends meetings, they got fucking sores all over their face. They've been up for 3 weeks. Didn't know what the hell they were doing, and I have to do something with them, and I do, and I finally get their head straight for a minute so they can get out there and, wait a minute, stop what you were doing.
Hey, Tom.
What?
Puffy here. I got a question. Do you think that maybe that person that put that door on his wagon was trying to get ahead of you taking his door away from him?
Well, if you want to look at it that way.
I just think maybe he listened to the podcast and maybe heard that you were going to be cleaning up the streets a little bit and didn't want his door gone.
Well, I never take that door away from him.
He's got it with him
Good
now.
point. So what else is going on the streets? Let's get away from that and tell us, is there anything else interesting that you've seen in the last week on the streets?
I want to know what happened to where you're living. Are you back living in that same place?
No. I'm completely across town by 4th Street. That's why I know a little bit more about it.
So you're on the west side?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
One podcast and already moving to the west side.
You're right down by Rankin's old place, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm right across the street from it.
Uh-huh. I know where you're located. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So are you guys getting any kind of stench over there? Are you smelling any kind of out of the ordinary smells from the sewer plant?
No. That's over on the other side of town.
Right.
Oh,
That's
the
on
east side.
Must be nice.
Yeah. Can you smell it over there?
No.
What do you think that's from?
That's from where they got a problem with the shit eaters they got inside there. The bacteria that eats the shit.
Right. It's just not
Because
eating it.
No, it could be fermenting wrong.
How do you know this, Tom?
How?
Yeah. Did you talk to somebody or how? Because that's a very good theory. And I'm just wondering if you talked to somebody or if you did research on this.
Okay, since you did research and found out there's papers on me and I'm supposed to go somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
You guys understand where I'm supposed to go to if I did go to this place?
I guess not.
We didn't get that far in the paperwork.
They're still
Well,
just
they
trying
don't
to
want
get
to
it.
tell you. They don't want to tell you where I was supposed to go to, do they?
No, not at all. That was something they held really close to them. Can you elaborate a little bit?
I'm supposed to go back to the United Nations.
Well, that's what you had said last time you were in here.
Yeah. That's why I'm announcing myself.
When do you think that you're going to get shipped out?
Well, I don't know, and I don't really care. I figure as long as I'm here with you guys, that's better.
I think so too, Tom.
But, you know, whenever I got responsibility elsewhere, when the time comes, I will go to it.
Right. Right. I get it.
But for the time being, I'm here.
Oh. So is there anything else you need to report on last week? I mean, you're a guy in the streets, Tom. We need to know. I want the juice. What's happened? Has there been any fights, arrests? What's happening out there?
No, right now I got meth heads after each other, trying to resolve their own little problems for now. So it's gonna be kind of quiet for a minute. There's gonna be weird shit that's gonna happen. Let that be for a minute until we figure out what to do. Okay?
Right. Right. I get it. We would just
And
hope.
I was wanting to know if I could try something a little bit different with this podcast. You know, you got to see me on camera. Hey, how about having these people actually find me on the streets and talk to me?
I love it.
Oh,
Good
that's perfect. I would say any of our listeners that see Tom on the street, go talk to him, record it, and we can.
We can use it on the
I'm
podcast.
Not, you know, no matter the intimidation that they feel that they see from me, don't worry about that. Come up and talk to me. Okay.
Tom, let me ask you this: if you would be willing to, I'm always around on the streets as well. If you get in a situation where you think it's going to be good to have on the video to keep the people in Fort Scott and as well as around the world informed, could you message me? I run to your location and we put it on the camera.
You mean you could actually do this on camera?
Do what?
You could do this on camera.
Absolutely.
Let me kind of think about that just a tad bit, because there's certain situations here I don't really want to be seen in
Or
the way I am.
Maybe we can just do it audio and not.
Yeah, situation. I got kicked out with a dog and half naked.
Whoa. Let's hear about that. What happened?
I just got kicked out with a dog and half naked.
Top down or bottom down?
Tom, I don't know if you realize it, but you're usually half naked anyway.
I'm just saying that as a rhetorical thing and being truthful at the same time.
Right. So you're back in a house now, right?
Yeah, I don't really want to be a house. I want to be outside.
Right.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I understand. You're a man of the wild. You know what I'm saying? You've lived in the wild for quite some years now.
No, hold on. Why don't you just go and be truthful about this? Stop saying a man of the wild and just say that I'm a survivalist. That I classified as a extreme survivalist by both the Sheriff's Department and mental health, and I could survive in extreme conditions no matter what.
Yeah, that's what I meant. A man in the wild. Right?
Yeah, right.
That's what I'm saying. You're a survivor.
No, say it right. Not wrong. The way you're saying it's survival wild, man, that's just like going out there and
Okay.
I think you can fit that part better than I can.
Who?
David cannot.
I'm having trouble hearing you, Tom. Are you walking?
No, I'm outside, just sitting on a porch.
Okay, you must be in some wind or something.
Everyone else we talked to today was at the golf course. Have you been out to the golf course today?
No.
Well, I'm kind of bored. I need some.
Why?
I don't know. I need some good stories.
Well, there's not much going on right now.
Just kind of a waiting game at this point.
Yes, when it happens, it happens. You know?
That's right. You can't force it, Kevin.
I know.
You can't force it.
That's what she said.
All right. Well,
And we all got to get together. So what's it feel like to find out the truth of what I was saying so far has been right?
Oh, so now you're asking us the questions.
Yes, I'm serious.
It's a little bit freaky, I'll be honest.
I've actually had 3 people that listen to the podcast that actually have brought up the earthquakes.
Yeah.
So I mean,
That was good info.
they downloaded the altimeter and they're all watching.
Got
They
some of those things in the house.
their plumb bobs put up and being prepared.
What's the airport doing about this? Is what I like to know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I figured you would know at this point.
I have no fucking clue because I don't pay attention to this because I don't fly. You know, you're the only pilot. Why don't we go up sometime?
Yes,
Well,
Pat.
no, I can't do that because of my fucking EMF.
Oh,
Sorry.
yes.
Right.
Oh, shit.
So, Pat, you being the pilot, what does the Air Force have to say about this?
It's confidential.
Creepy, ain't it?
Yeah, we can't get into that on the air.
So you're
Wow.
saying because of such a strong EMF, you cannot even fly?
No, he'll mess up the gauges, and we could be flying upside down for.
Only an
You
experience.
can't fly
You can
by
only
the
go up with an
seat of your
experienced
ass
pilot.
or what, man?
No,
Sorry.
I can't.
Hey, I'm a pilot. How come you can't fly by the seat of your ass? You know what's up and what's down when you're up there?
No, I'm not going to do it.
The only time flying upside down would probably work is when that polar flip comes or whatever, that north and the south change.
No, that doesn't do nothing to do with our fucking upside down and our wonky jonky whatever the fuck you do. You could actually, if it's got any feeling whatsoever, just like you do in a car when you slide around a corner, you know, you can feel it.
But okay, so back to that. If he was upside down because of your EMF, what's that going to do for gravity for us on the ground?
It's still the same thing.
Okay, still got gravity then, no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay,
Idiot.
How's it supposed to affect the gravity?
I don't know. I just want to make sure that everybody's going to have gravity. I do not want to see everybody floating around.
Is that you, Sketch?
What?
He said, "Is that you?"
Is
Yeah.
that you, Sketch?
Yeah, it's me.
What you
Okay.
can't? You couldn't tell
All
from
right.
his stupid questions.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out retardation that was coming at me, and I was. Yeah, now I know.
You knew it was sketch, didn't you?
Thanks, Tom.
Yeah.
So we're going to be good no matter what on gravity for a while.
Yes.
How long? 3-4 weeks? Month?
Forever, actually. We're grounded, no matter what.
Okay, I'll go with that.
You don't have to worry about floating off.
Okay, good. So what's your day look
Jeez,
like? What do you
Where
got?
the hell that come from?
I have no idea. I have no idea where anything comes from that I talk about, Tom. What does your day look like? What do you got on the agenda for today?
Staying away from you for the rest of the day.
Doing what?
I thought that'd be a cool thing to say. Staying
What?
away from you for the rest of the day.
Oh, I didn't hear you. That's good. That's good. Well, I don't have a problem with that. I like that plan.
Well, yeah. I have to think about things, you know? You got me on the phone, not anywhere else.
Well, hey,
But yeah,
listen.
you know. What?
Here's the thing. We've got some other things we got to cover here real quick. We appreciate it once again, you being our man of the streets, Tom. Thank you for calling me back. I really do appreciate that, and we're glad you're safe.
And here's what
I'm-
the fans think.
We actually have some people here today we've set up bleachers out in the shop, so they're listening.
Well, I can hear the distance.
Yeah, they're crazy, man. They're eating this thing up. They love you. Have you
We'll get this
noticed in town in the last week a different fan base that you're carrying? Are they recognizing you because of the podcast?
Well, yes, but like I said, the camera doesn't do me no good.
I think it does. I think you look great on the camera.
Well, I mean, you may think I'm great, but I'm actually a different person than I am on camera. It kind of strips a lot of what I am away.
Huh. Interesting. Well, so
Well,
you
gotta
probably
put
don't want to
what-
go back on camera with us then.
No, I don't mind going on camera.
Okay. Well, then we're probably going to have you in here in just a little bit, but we're going to go ahead and fade off for this episode, and
Okay.
Be safe out there, brother, and anything happens, please give us a call.
I will.
All right, my man.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks, Tom.
No problem, guys.
All right, buddy. See you after a bit.
Fucking talk. And I will see you again. And again and again. Later.
Later.
That was good.
All right, I think we'll wrap this up. I think Dylan and I got a football draft to go to. So one final question, Kevin, for you: who should Dylan take or Puffy take in his first pick of his NFL draft?
Listen, I've been studying this a little bit, and you guys know how deep I am into sports. And I'm going to say probably the Penguins is what I'm going to go with.
Jalen Waddle kind of waddles like a penguin, so that's he's
That's
so
my
deep
hint.
into it. He knows exactly who.
We
That's
should
my
do that
hint.
at some point. Have Kevin what's the team in Jacksonville? What's their name?
Oh, the Bandits? Jacksonville Bandits?
You know, it's sad they actually do this on TikTok, but it's usually with Kevin's favorite people.
Oh,
Yeah, we're going to do some episodes with that.
yeah.
Where we ask people some real questions and see what their answers are.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, good stuff. Okay, so that'll do it for this episode of our podcast. We appreciate everybody listening in. And stay tuned. It'll get bigger and better as we go.
And Pat, you as a pilot, you really got to start learning how to fly upside down.
Yes. That's a wrap.
I don't want to fall out.
It's a wrap.
Wrap it!
Before you tap it,